What? New version available already? Okay. Let's put ATC down here. And zoom in. Oh, that's out. Is that as close as we get? That doesn't look right. Huh. Okay. Let's go. I don't know whether this is Aerosolves or an enhanced scenery or it's just plain Microsoft, but it's rather swell. Let's go down here to the right, and I'll show you the ski slope where I'm over revving here. Show the ski slope where the Winter Olympics were held. Right over here. Let's brighten up the display just a little bit. There we go. We don't really need this, but I'll let you see that it works. Let's go outside. Well, that's interesting. Oops. Let's take it off of autopilot for a second and avoid this hill. And we'll circle the ski slope. This is pretty well detailed. I think, I don't know, this is enhanced or what. Look at that ski slope. I wonder if it's still used. Well, can you imagine going down that fucker? Shall we try? Oh, there it is. Let's take a look-see. Oh, Lord have mercy. And I believe we now have seasons available, so we could see this in the wintertime. This is incredible skiing country. Innsbruck, Austria. And there's the landing area. Wow. Now, this is definitely enhanced. Let me show you what an interesting route is into Lowi, flying in a 737. This is how I learned Lowi. And we'll just increase the speed a tad. And just below. This is approximately 140 knots is approximately the and 160 knots, well, call it 200. This is the approach into Innsbruck. Now this is approach from 26, right there. The approach that we use when I first got introduced to the 737, what was it, 737-800, was this approach where you made a go around, and we'll do this in about the same speed. So let's just get up to about as fast as we can go. And right about there. Now that's lower. Not that low. 2,600 feet. Well, that's AGL. So I'd say we're about 700 or 800 feet. This is approximately the way that we go. Not approximately, very accurately the way we go. It just the altitude is lower than we would be in a 737. So I'll show you the way we go. And I know the altitude's lower because we fly over these hills here. And there is a beacon right down the center of the airport. You set yourself a 5-mile ring around that beacon because it's at the 5-mile marker that you come around and head up to the left. And I'll move my head so that I'll put the pillar in the center of where we would be heading in the 737 to turn around and come around. And that's approximately it. So we're gonna equilibrate our altitude, having approximated what a 737 would do. And I'll show you what we do. What we're going to do is, in a 737, we would come up this valley. And when we hit the 5-mile mark, we would start our 180-degree turn for runway 5. I wonder if we do approaches here. Are we on autopilot? Yeah. Do we? Nearest airport. Yes, we know it's going to be Lowi. And approaches. All right, this is about where we do the approach in the 737. And we start, and I'm going to take it off of autopilot, and we start coming around like this. Notice that our heading is west. We're going to be coming in at 050. And reducing our altitude as we do it. And there's the runway. Now we overshot here, but that's the way the 050 approach is done. And I've got this recorded in a A320, I believe. Let's get clearance since we're so close.
Innsbruck Tower, Airbus helicopters, 2,700 feet to land. Airbus helicopters, Innsbruck Tower. Altimeter 29.902, wind 266 at 7. Fly left traffic.
left traffic runway 26. Well, that's what the wind says, so that's what we're going to do. Left traffic means, for the use guys that not familiar, it's we circle around to the left to pick up the approach to the final runway, which in our case, by the way, it's not 050, it's runway 8. To pick up the runway by virtue of the. Yes, I did. Do I not have my co-pilot taking care of the communications? I guess not. And that's telling me that I. Cleared the runway 266 Charlie Hotel. We're going to take it off autopilot. I have control. I've got the con. And let's get rid of the menu. And how we doing here? We're a little on the high side, but we can increase our sync rate. And yeah, I hear you. You know what? The handling feels different. Let's see if we can't land right on, not the numbers, but the touchdown zone. Little short. Come on. Let's get up there. And down. It's hard to tell how far off the ground I am, so I have to figure out some way, because I can't see my skids. So I have to estimate it. And I guess I need to use how high my head is, but I can change that. So I need to be a little bit higher than she is. A little bit, not much. That's too high, I think. Oh, why can't we be at the same height? No reason. As a matter of fact, I'll put myself at the same height. Is that about right? Would you agree? Okay, now, so what can I use? There's several places I could use right here to indicate the side. I could use the post right here. I could use that line right there to indicate height. I could use this post right here to indicate height, and this post right here to indicate height. Let's come up just a little bit, excuse me. And let's come down to the next marker and see if I can approximate it. I'll do that. Exit runway when able. 6 Charlie Hotel. Oh man, that's a monument. Oh no, that's control. Connection lost, you motherfucker. cocksucker. Offline, my you asshole, you cocksucker.
Decimal 1 Airbus helicopters.
Don't you tell me that shit, motherfucker. I've been having loss of communication. I know goddamn good and well that this happened recently. I got to do some logging of what's been going on. I wonder if I could do that with Taskmaster. Or is it Taskmaster? Task Manager? But isn't this gorgeous? This is Innsbruck, Austria.
Innsbruck approach Airbus helicopters. Is type Airbus helicopters 1 miles east of Innsbruck, 2,100 feet. Request flight following.
Airbus helicopters Innsbruck approach. Squawk 6515.
Out here's another beacon that we used to come in on runway 26. His name escapes me, but if you mentioned it, I'd say, oh yeah. Well, guess what? I'll tell you what it is.
Roger Airbus helicopter.
Nearest. Are we on autopilot? Yep. Nearest VOR. PAT. I don't know of any PAT around here. 6.8. Let's go back. Let's see. OBS instead. NDB, sorry. Yeah, there's Innsbruck and RTT, Rattenberg. That's what we would pick up to come in. 23 miles to the 11 o'clock. You can see how we'd be coming down the valley and then pick up Innsbruck. So we could say, go to RTT and add to, we should be able to add to the waypoint. I guess we have to go back to flight planning. RTT and then INN. So let's go to flight plan and set origin and go to RTT. No. What the fuck just happened? Get the fuck out of my face. I didn't ask for you. Did I get RTT? Rattenberg? Let's backspace just to make sure. RTT. Enter. And then INS. Lowi. And then route waypoint INN. And that didn't even ask me, add it before or after. It's obviously along the route. And menu, store.
Okay. And that's what we're going to use. Activate. Yes. Okay. No. We're not going to INN. We're going direct RTT. Okay, you don't want to do that? Fuck you. We're going to deactivate it. Come on. See, I gotta get it. I think I need to get a different mouse port. So we're gonna go direct RTT. And enter. Activate. And here we go. RTT. I'm going to couple and go that way. And we're way too high in the first place because Rattenberg that's how high Rattenberg is. See if beep trim works. That's their lingo for emulating the HAP. What? What is that? Left, right? Cyclic. Oh, collective. Got it. Got it. So let's come down. And we are 12 miles to Rattenberg. Matter of fact, we might change. When we get to Rattenberg, guess what we're going to do? We're going to change to a 7, well, I'm used to doing it in a 737, but we'll do it in a Airbus. We're in an Airbus, Chaz. No, not an H145, but an A321. And I wonder if we can do this in VR mode. We'll see. I think we may be able to switch. By the way, I do not know whether this is what version. Whoops. Let's come back in a little bit. Oh, remind me when we get to Rattenberg, I got to change my controls over from reversed to regular for the A321. This is all assuming that we're recording. I don't know whether we are or not. Let's go outside. Glorious, huh? And this is I believe this is the real weather. Let's find out. Let's just use the real weather. Let's do live weather. And real time? Nah, we can't do that because, well, wait. Real time? Isn't it night? Yeah, that's what I thought. It was at night.
Vienna Center, Airbus helicopters, 9,700 feet.
But it's pretty glorious down there, isn't it? All right, but let's see it even better. That away. But that is the live weather in Innsbruck, Austria. And at this speed, 130 knots, we're about 8 miles away. And let's zoom out so we can see where the GPS is taking us. There's RTT right there. Neat thing about a GT, what about the GTN 750? We've got two of them here. I've had GTN 750s for almost 10 years now. That long? Well, anyway, so we've had a bunch of companies that came up with add-ons for the simulators. The most popular one was, what was it? One Flight came up with a GTN simulator, but to tell you the truth, the original GTN 750 simulator made by Garmin, and everybody else has found out a way to hook into the guts of that simulator and just represent the data. So I'm certain that, let's put it this way, I know how much memory that the Garmin simulator GTN 750 took, and let's say that it was we'll just say it's 280 megabytes. Well, when you load in, and we know that it's making you, they say every one of the simulators GTN 750 add-ons say that you must use the Garmin 750 emulator. So that means they're making use of the guts. Oh, what? Oh, INN. Okay, let's do it right now. Let's go on pause. And we're going to take it out of VR mode if we can. And we are already in VR. So let's get out of VR momentarily. That's not working. Why not? I'm hitting Control and Tab. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to resume, but this time in 2D because, and closer, bigger. Thank you. And we're going to go to options. And we're going to go to not airports, but aircraft. Where is that? See, we had to come here, and this is update 7, by the way, the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We had, right now at least, with update 7, we've now got replay, but it doesn't work the way I expect it to. I've seen it work, but once. But anyway, what we're trying to do is change aircraft. So where is some objects? Well, is it Windows? Yeah, it is Windows. Aircraft selector. Okay. Can we search? I don't think we can. Alright, so A320 Neo LOWI, that's fine. And load it. Whoa. Oh, and we don't need the there it is. Cool. We do not need the options flight. We're 56 FPS in not 3D, but I mean VR. but in 2D. Let's get rid of the FPS counter. We are now flying in the plane that we want to be flying in. Man, I gotta really refamiliarize myself with this. Am I recording? I think I am. All right. I'm gonna hit escape. We're gonna go VR. And resume. I didn't want that. But, okay. Now, ATC, we're going to ask nearest airport list. We're going to, Innsbruck, back. We do want Innsbruck. What does ATIS say?
Information Mike 1100 Zulu. 1240 at 4. Visibility 6. Sky condition clear. Temperature 1. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.
What was it, a landing and takeoff runway though?
Runway 26 in use.
26.
Departing runway 26.
Fuck.
VFR aircraft see direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Mike.
All right.
Innsbruck Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 is 26 miles northeast 9,900 feet with Mike to land. Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 Innsbruck Tower. Altimeter tree 0.45. Wind 23 at 4. Make
What?
straight in runway 26.
Fuck. Well, we're gonna bust their rules
Fly
here.
straight in runway 26 Airbus 320. Innsbruck Tower Airbus 320 cancel landing intention. Airbus 320 your cancellation is received.
All right.
Vienna Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 is at the end.
Let's go to the FMC. What do we got?
9,900 feet. Request flight following.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 Vienna Center. Squawk 7.
That's too hard to see, and I need to be able to zoom.
7414
So here's what we're gonna do. We'll do this some other time, but I think we're set up. Okay.
Lima Oscar India Kilo 9,900 feet.
And
0.45.
Roger Airbus 320.
if I could add direct. Tell you what, I'm gonna have to, yeah, I love this headset, this VR headset, but I'm gonna need to go to VR to 2D for a second. There we go. All right. I'm used to using the FMC and the 737, so I've only used this once. So let's go to net, company route, none, alternate company route, flight number is 1123. Let's make it just for grins. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's see if that works. It does. Okay. Cost index, we'll put in 30. Cruise flight. Cruise flight. We'll call it 390. Let's see if that works. And the temp slash, I don't know. Did that take? Nope. Okay, clear. So let's go 39000 slash 12. Let's see if that works. Didn't. Why? Huh. All right. Let's see if the numeric's okay. Okay. No, it's not taking that. All right, so we're going from, let's say, EG LC. Only because I don't remember any other European airport. And that's London City Airport, I believe. Slash Lowi. Okay. What does none mean? Okay. I don't know why it wouldn't take it, and it wouldn't take the cost index. Let's say 30 again. Okay. Minus 50. Whoa! Okay. Then we got everything. So let's go to fuel required. The weight is 50 ton. Not that 50,000. That's dot. I'm not going to mess with the fuel right now. Let's go to the flight plan. From Lowi, EGCL 2. Let's see. Oh, that is the flight plan. All right, let's try inserting, not Innsbruck, but, damn, what was the other? Rattenberg, RTT. And we'll put it right in here. That ain't working. Meaning I don't know what I'm doing, or most likely
approach. So maybe you can insert it right here. Direct to RTT. Let's try that. Okay. There's RTT in there. Let's put it in here, right here. Fuck. What am I doing wrong? Direct to. It's not accepting it. We want to go direct to RTT. That's not working. Okay. No. Let's put in RTT again. Let's delete this. Go here and put in RTT again. I don't know why we're bothering with this. We just go down the valley. Okay. Our beam waypoints, we'll put in INN. I don't know what the fuck. Alright, we're going to put in RTTT again here. At least we got. Okay. Fuck it. Looks like it didn't have any result whatsoever. So let's go back to Control 1. And we'll learn how to use the FMC later. Alright. What just happened? Oh, and we'll put you way over here, and we'll go to resume. And off of pause after I go here.
Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 is 26 miles northeast 9,900 feet with might to land.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 Innsbruck Tower. Altimeter 0.45 wind calm fly straight in runway 26.
Whoops.
Make straight in runway.
Control options. We're no longer flying a helicopter, folks. Let's go to default for right now. Does default show any settings? That's some setting, but that shows more. So we're going to use it instead.
Airbus 320.
Okay. All right, we want to go to 26. I'm going to change the attitude to about right there. And we need to move this guy out of the way. And if we can, shit. I can't change the size. Well, okay. 26. All right, we're going to come over this hill here. What's our speed? 140, way too slow. Flaps are where? Get the flaps back up. Okay. 26. Oh, 33. We need to go to 26. Let's. Can I change the heading bug? Yeah. Is there a valley down there? Fuck. We're gonna have to just wing this. And go generally in the right direction. Two sixes that away. Let's stay about, say, right about there. And where's enter? Is that enter? That's a net. Whoops. Let's. I just about killed us. No. Lowi's between the mountains. And it could be in here. But then again, it could be over that away. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go to autopilot and say we're lost.
Innsbruck Tower, Airbus Alpha Sierra, X-ray 320 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport. Airbus 320 airport is 1.
Clock 29er miles. Thank you. Let's get generally in the right direction. Phew. Now what we could have done is come up here, gone to nav, and increased our distance. We need to get rid of Are we going direct to Lowi? Is that Lowi? Do we get it done? I think it is. Yeah, we're heading the right direction. Yay! Are we in nav mode? think we are. We should be heading 27, 21, 24, 22, 23, 220, heading. Can I zoom in here? Oh, looky there. And can I move to my left? Oh, looky there.
2,500.
Heading is 221. Two two zero. What the hell?
2,500.
All right. How far out are we? What is that range ring? 20, 10? We're about 10 miles out. My heading bug? I cannot. All right. Are we in nav mode? What is that? You fuck. Thrust. Oh, that's for the other guy. And we're going to have to manually whoa! We just passed lower to the right. We're going to have to do some circling in these mountains, but that's okay. Keep on using my controls as if I was in a I think that's Lowi down there. Oh, it's snowy. What's the deal here? We're gonna have to make an approach. Runway 266 Charlie Hotel. We won't tell anybody, but I just lied. I'm going to show you the same approach that I learned to use in a 737. But we need to get down. And to approach height, and That's going to be on the order of 3,000. But that's okay. We'll come out to that white cap out there. We can bring our flaps down. .340? No, we will not. Let's bring our air brakes out. I think that's air brakes. Come down to an acceptable speed. Let me change my seat height here. See those dots? We're supposed to be, so that red dot covers, there we go. And we should be right where we need to be. We need to come a little bit further to the left. And a bit further, and right there. All right, 200 knots is about acceptable. We'll put out our flaps now. And bring in. And turn around at the base of this mountain for runway 26. Come up this way a little bit. No, we got plenty of room to turn, I think. 160, as a matter of fact, we're a little on the slow side. We got flaps out. No, we don't need full flaps yet. We can go to flaps. 2. Let's start turning right about here. 200 knots is okay. And here we go. Yeah, I know we're really banking the shit out of the sky, but there you go. Okay. Lowi's off to our right, which is exactly where we want it. And what's our height? 5,000. We're way too high. You want to be about 2,000. Okay, so we'll bring out our speed brakes again. .180's a little slow. I'd like to stay up to about 200. There's Lowi. Let's see if we show NDVs too. It should be IN and N right there.
2,500.
Okay. That's about the right speed. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. Yep, that's INN. Get close, a little bit, come to the right. Yeah, that's Lowy, I believe. How did it get to be we winner? Wow, is that real time? Holy crap. I'm going to put it on autopilot for a sec. Let's see what the real weather is. Live weather, up and go to hell. Okay. We're coming up on Lowy, right down there. Now I know they said to come in on runway 26, and we're still way too high. I'm going to move my head so the post is approximately the direction we're going to be heading in order to make our turnaround. And keep our speed up. So we're a beam Lowy. I'll be damned, it's already snowing in Lowy. Well, what is it? It's November what? 19th? We're going to come down another, when we come around to, did I say 080, runway 8? We're going to hang our flaps out and our gear down. And we'll hope that the speed brakes. And here goes our turn. Bring our speed up. Still too high. Way too high. Gear down, full flaps. .180's okay. We may have to slip. That looks about right for 1,000. Gear is down, full flaps. Speed should be about 140. Ah, fuck.
Airbus 320 contact ground on 120.1.
Shit. Oh, I fucked that one up.
Airbus 320, please acknowledge.
Huh. Just lost speed. Started falling too fast. Well, didn't record that, but that was fun. Well, I did record, didn't I? But I mean inside the cockpit. Yeah. Show me where the frickin' taxi is. Unless I have to turn around and taxi.
Airbus 320, please acknowledge.
I'm contacting ground, or at least my first officer is supposed to.
Airbus 320 ATC, services terminated.
Yeah, I figured. I think we have to taxi back. Unless we may be able to luck out here. I think we got a taxiway right here. Now I know the nose is way hanging out, so I'm going to treat this like it was a bus. Nah, I should have treated it like it was a bus. You always wait to turn until your corner is at the shoulder. Well, welcome to Innsbruck, y'all. Yes, I had crashes turned off, so yes, we would have died. But let me slow down a little bit here. I'm using my toe brakes as you would in a normal airplane. And we're going to try that little turn, but not until I get to my shoulder right now. And that should put us right close. Whoops. I think I see somebody, and there's a truck as well. He's not helping. He's just standing like a dumbass. Well, we're here. Well, that was fun. And I think this is the Neo. No. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's change to that rotorcopter. The new rotorcopter. Hell yeah. How do we do that? So we want to hit escape. Okay. And we want to stay in Lowi. But we want to go to 2D. Help.
Where's my window? And let's bring up a window. Oh shit, that doesn't work.